Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. And today we've got a very, very special video. But first, if you haven't checked out my last video all about the FA Cup and if it's losing its magic, go check it out. It should be up here somewhere. Anyway, this week's video is all about Norwich versus Middlesbrough, and we're going to do a match preview for it, and I have got a very, very special guest for you guys, AJT. And if you're a Norwich fan, you definitely know. If you don't, I'll drop the video. I'll put in the video that he's probably best known for by Norwich fans.
I'll tell you now, you're not going up this season. You're a crap. Well done, because you got 3 points. That's probably the only 3 points that you're going to get this season. Simple as.
But anyway, before we carry on into this video, make sure you like this video and subscribe, and let's get into it. Everyone, I am now joined by AJT. AJT, how are you, mate?
I'm good. Thanks for having me on. I'm all right.
No worries, mate. No worries at all. Are you looking forward to this weekend's game?
I mean, of course I'm looking forward to it. You know what I mean? Top of the league. It's always a tough test. You know what I mean? And Norwich City. Everyone knows my feelings, I suppose. But listen, I had a fair few years ago now. But I say Norwich City this season. Absolutely flying. I didn't think they'd be top of the league at this stage, but I did think they'd be in around the top 6, just given the fact that it was Bournemouth down there. Obviously, or should I say down there, obviously up there, Watford, Bournemouth, etc. Reading are even having a good season, so you know what I mean? So I can say, there's a fair few teams actually surprised me this season, but Norwich being top of the league, I think they're about 5 points clear now. Is there something? 53 points he's on now?
6 points clear at the minute, but Brentford do have a game in hand, so...
Yeah, loving it. So, I'd say... the team that Norwich have got for me is very, very good. Some brilliant players in there as well. Of course, my most favourite Boro player, I think, is currently your captain, Ben Gibson.
Yeah, I love Ben Gibson. Love him to pieces.
Oh, mate, he's brilliant. And it pains me so much the fact that he's not back at Middlesbrough, mate. I love him so much, Ben Gibson. I say, brilliant. He's a brilliant player. Brilliant player. Jordan Hugill is another ex-Boro player. I think he's doing all right. I don't know how well he's doing, but I think he's doing all right.
So he's an understudy to Teemu Pukki at the minute, and Teemu Pukki's been injured for the last couple of weeks, and Hugill stepped up, and he's done excellent. He scored 3 goals, I think, in 3 games, which is really, really good goal to game ratio. But unfortunately, the poor guy got injured. He pulled his hamstring in the FA Cup game last weekend. So. Yeah, at the minute, we don't know if Pukki's fully fit. We don't know if Adam Eder is fully fit. We sent our youth striker, Tyrese Matoye, out on loan to Swindon. So I think we've got if Pukki is injured, we've got one striker available, and that's Sebastian Soto, who is an American international, but we loaned him out to a second division Dutch side for the first half of the season. We've only just called him back. So I think scoring goals tomorrow for us, if Pukki's injured, is going to be a bit of a difficult task.
I say, but Buendia, I love watching Buendia. I think he's a brilliant player, Buendia. And is Hernandez still with you, is he?
Yeah, so Hernandez was injured for the first half of the season, but he's now back. He played at the weekend against Barnes. He still looks a bit rusty. But yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing if he can change the game.
Hernandez and Buendia I like watching. And Buendia is brilliant player. He's a brilliant player inside this championship.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, Buendia just sets the world alight when he plays football. He's incredible. Anyway, from a Middlesbrough perspective, who should we be looking out for?
Duncan Watmore's obviously came in. He pretty much a free agent from Sunderland, wasn't he? Top goal scorer, player of the month, I believe he got in December. I believe he got, I'm pretty sure he got player of the month in December. And as I say, I think Warnock got manager of the month in December, so December's a really, really good month for us. And I'd say 5 goals in 4 games was obviously his ratio as soon as he came in. So he's pretty much set the world light for us. Of course, signed a 2.5-year contract earlier on this month. And so far, it looks all right. I mean, last couple of games, he doesn't really look with it for some reason. I don't really know why, but maybe that's just me and my own perspective of him. I'm so used to seeing him score goals at the moment that he isn't scoring any, and it's kind of getting a bit worrying. But what more brilliant he is brilliant. On his day, he's brilliant. He really, really is, Duncan Watmore. And of course, Yannick Bolasie just signed for us, hasn't he? I know he hasn't played for around 2 years. I know he's been at Everton reserves, but if he's fit enough to play, everybody knows about Yannick Bolasie. Do you know what I mean? He's obviously been at Everton. He's been inside the Premier League pretty much all his career as well. So, yeah, watch out for him, because I think Yannick Bolasie, and obviously For some reason, everybody's always so scared of Assombalonga, and I don't really know where that comes from. But everybody I ever talk to, opposing fan always says, "Oh, Britt Assombalonga." You're like, "Aye, he's all right," but that's about it.
He's not really set the world alight. I think when he signed for you guys from Forest, people were expecting, a 30-goal, 20-goal season striker. He's not really lived up to that hype, has he?
£15 million, man. I mean, don't get me wrong. 16 goals a season, but that's like paying £1 million a goal. It's a fair bit of money for a goal. You know what I mean? Like £1 million a goal. So, but it's all right. And I say he's all right because he scores 1 in 3 chances that he gets in the game, and that's if he even gets 3 chances in the game. Chuba Akpom's been really good for us. Akpom's been brilliant. Love watching him. I know a lot of Boro fans still don't like him, but I like him. Ashley Fletcher's back now as well. He's our big hitter as well. And as I say, I think Grattan Hall's just come back from injury as well. He's, of course, our centre back from QPR. So, our team's slowly getting back, which is obviously vital. This part of the season. Like this stage of the season right now, back end of the season, you do need a full strength team. So our team's slowly getting there now. Slowly get back to, slowly getting back to full strength and happy days. But as I said, tomorrow, for me personally, as long as we're giving a good performance, that's what it's all about. It's going to be a tough game, mate. Norwich top of the league, they're flying, they're full of confidence. Nobody's really touching them at the moment. So for me, if Boro score a goal tomorrow, I'll be over the moon, mate. I really would, because the last 5 meetings, mate, they've all been 1-0 to Norwich. So if you actually score, mate, that'd be absolutely brilliant. Like, I'd absolutely love it.
Yeah, I don't think you've scored past us since, I think it was 2015 in April.
Yeah, I think it might have been I think like I say bad memories of that year, but I think it might have been the 4. Was it the 4-1 or the 4-0?
4-0, yeah. I can remember Alex Tetty scored an own goal when you beat us 1-0 in April, but a Middlesbrough player hadn't scored against Norwich.
No.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah,
I'm sure Doma scored it on the back post from the corner.
I think it was. It was that season at some point. It was that season.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was an own goal. I honestly always thought it was always a Doma that scored the goal.
Yeah, I believe it was a Tetty own goal, because I remember going to that game and Tetty scored an own goal. That was kind of dampened our automatic promotion chances that season. But still went up anyway in the playoff final.
Cheers, man. Thanks. Cheers,
but there is another player which I think has been very underrated this season for you guys, and has kind of taken a few headlines here and there, and that is Paddy McNally. How's he been for you guys?
Oh, Paddy McNally, he's brilliant. He's absolutely brilliant, Paddy McNally. Mate, listen, Paddy McNally, I could say so many things about him. Honestly, he's a brilliant player. He's, I love him. I love him the same way I love Johnny Howson, because when you see Johnny Howson, you see Paddy McNally, the attitude towards the game of football is sensational. Like, play me anywhere, I just want to play football. That's their attitude. Paddy McNally is a defensive midfielder. And then he's played at like left back, played right back, he's played centre back, he's played attacking midfielder, he's played the sweeper role, he's sat defensive midfielder. He's brilliant, Paddy McNally. He really is a quality player. And like I say, when he first came in, I was a little bit iffy about him being obviously, ex-Sunderland player. Not many good, not many players come from Sunderland that are actually, are actually decent. But, he came in and listen, from day one, he's been brilliant for us. So, yeah, he's, like I say, Paddy McNally, brilliant player. Set pieces wise as well. He can hit some free kick game. He's, he's decent. He's decent.
Anyway, finally, what is your score prediction leading up to tomorrow's game?
This is a tough one. You know what I mean? It's going to be a tough game tomorrow. And, it's all about, which Boro turns up. I can just see us being very much defensive tomorrow against you, part of the bus a little bit. Try and hit you on the counter-attack as much as we possibly can. I would love to see 2 strikers up front tomorrow for Boro, just purely for that fact. If it is a counter-attack, try and push it, just try and get off a corner and just try and get the ball as quick as possible. If we can get a win tomorrow, it'd be absolutely fantastic, given the fact that Norwich are top of the league, 6 points clear. They're smashing it, mate. And the fact, chances are Norwich probably win the league again. They probably will go back up to the Premier League again. Hopefully have a better season than, time before, because...
Yeah.
Norwich do not want to become a yo-yo club. It's simple as that. A bit like Barnsley. Barnsley became that yo-yo club for a few years, going up, coming down. Rotherham United the same, So, last thing that Norwich City want is that sort of title next to the name, is the yo-yo club. So, hopefully hopefully Norwich go, and hopefully Norwich actually have a decent season inside the Prem, mate. You know, but prediction-wise, I'm going to just go for a 1-1. A 1-1. I do think he'll score, but hopefully we can get a point. I'd say that's all I can hope for.
Yeah, solid prediction. I think I would actually take a point tomorrow, depending if Pookie is injured or not, because I know we're gonna struggle without him. But anyway, mate, I appreciate you coming on the channel, and everyone subscribe to AJT. He does some really, really good content over on his channel. But yeah, cheers for coming on, mate.
No worries, man. Thanks for having me. I'll see you later.
Worries. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the match preview of AJT. Now, if you have enjoyed this video, remember to leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any videos coming up. Also, go subscribe to AJT's channel. He does some very, very good content regarding Middlesbrough on there, and it is definitely a good watch. And also remember to follow all my socials, and I shall see you guys later.